It really boils down to the simple fact that people are children. They don't know any better. So they do what they're told without questioning. That's why you get the small few to do your thinking for you. So that's why you follow, because you want to fit in. It's a part of human nature. You're a social creature. You're not a civil one. So therefore, they know exactly through your predictable patterns and habits of behaviors how to control you precisely because it never changes. And they know how to fine tune and tweak these things. So this is why you find yourself in areas of life where are not beneficial to you. But it seems to be because it's basically packaged like a Trojan horse. It looks like a gift, it looks beautiful on the outside, but once it gets inside the inner walls of your inner sanctum, the home of your soul, it invades. It contaminates every area with fear, paranoia, trepidation, doubt, uncertainty. You're buying into these systems and beliefs that are just basically crippling you and paralyzing you. It is the whole premise of why you're here, to dominate these things, but not allowing them to dominate you, but learn from them at the same time. You're assessing, not assimilating. So this is the reason why I see constantly people getting into these systems and beliefs and religion and law of attraction and mysticism and all of this stuff, and they're missing the point of why you're here. That's why you continually find yourself in a low dimensional plane of unconsciousness, because you're not elevating. It seems as if you are, but you're not. If you're going through the motions of following everybody else by guided meditation, or you're sitting in a room with your eyes closed meditating, or things of this nature, you're just following the patterns that they've designed to keep you crippled and paralyzed and pigeonholed in the same spot where you're not going to move. Then you have there's psychiatrists and psychologists telling you what to do. Psychiatry and psychology are sciences that were created in the late 1800s to essentially attempt to explain the human condition. Again, it's just another set system. It doesn't work. It does not work. They're designed exactly to do what they do, to sound, authentic and veritable in nature. And this is a doctor after all. How could they, not? It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. This is all made up stuff. Because here, I'll ask you a question. Human beings have been here for millions of years. Where were psychiatrists and psychologists back then? And how come all of the other animals in nature don't need this? Squirrels and birds and spiders and fish and whales and flies and insects and all of them, they don't need psychiatry and psychology, because they're connected directly to source. They don't have a matrix to impede that connection like you do. So that's why they don't need an outside source to do their thinking for them. They know exactly what they need to do, and it's just that simple. So you have to just get away from these things. You seriously have to get away from these things. And start formulating your own relationship and connection to what you feel the universe is and what you feel that it isn't. But yeah, it's all designed to just waste your time and grind you to a halt, because, they're controlling every aspect and area of your life. But it doesn't seem that way, though. But that's exactly the intent of the paradigm.